Michaela from Kayla Vinyls, and this is all my specialty polish. If this is your first time here and you're not quite sure why you're looking at all of my specialty polish, go ahead and hit the link down in the description box and it'll take you to an intro video on my D-Stash series where I talk about how much nail polish I have, why I'm going through all 800 bottles, and sort of my thought processes a little bit as to why, you know, this had to happen. So I'm going to start. I haven't counted these. I don't know how many are going. I don't know how many are keeping. This is a real wild card drawer in here because each and every one of these is, you know, pretty unique. So these polishes they're conventional formulas. They're just not conventional polish. So what does that mean? Well, first, these don't belong here. These are polishes that are textured or scented or color changing, or, you know, they're meant to be used in specific ways, like the Color Paints collection, which are, if you're not familiar with them, they're like translucent polishes that you can layer over and get like watercolor effects with. So it's really cool for nail art. There's another one that can go. Yeah, I'm going to be fumbling over my words a lot. This is day 3 of the D-Stash for me, so I'm getting kind of tired. So I'm going to go through and just pick what I immediately know I have to keep. And the first one here is this one. This is China Flower from the Revlon Perfumery collection. This came out about 5 years ago. And I love this because it's just a beautiful color. It's just a classic red. Like, this is what I expect 1950s housewives to wear. But the scent actually smells exactly like my grandmother's guest room when I was a child. So I like to remember that. It sends me right back to being 8 years old and sleeping in her guest room waiting for Santa to come. So yeah, definitely gonna hold on to that. I really liked the Perfumery collection. I got a few. I'm not gonna be keeping all of them. One that can go is Autumn Spice. I wasn't wild about the scent, and I've kept polishes this color, so I don't need to hold on to that. This is another one that can go. This is Fresh Linen, and yeah, it does kind of smell like fresh linen, kind of, in a dollar store sort of way. But the color just does not build up and it's streaky, so I don't have patience for bad nail polish. Italian Leather I'm going to keep because it's really pretty. I guess is the best way. It's just pretty. And it does smell nice. It has like a sort of masculine, but not like you couldn't wear it scent, okay? If that makes any sense. So then I have Winter Mint and Sunlit Grass. I'm going to put Sunlit Grass in the holding pen. The holding pen, if you need a refresher, is where I put polishes basically to sit in limbo. It's either polish that I haven't tried enough to make up my mind about, or I'm getting towards the end of the polish and I just want to use it up so I can get rid of it. I want to use this a few more times and I think I'll be ready to let it go. As for Winter Mint, it is a glitter, which is why I usually avoid wearing it, but it's a really opaque glitter. But I just know that's not a color that I love, so I'm going to pass it on. Here's a stamping polish that doesn't belong here. You can see what a mess this drawer was. Here's another one I have to think about. This is Bordeaux, and it does sort of smell like red wine. It's a cranberry color, not a wine color. I'm going to put it in the holding pen as well. I want to try it out a little bit more. Because normally when I want a scented polish and I want to wear red, I go for China Flower. But Bordeaux is really nice too. I really do need to wear cranberry more often because it's actually a really pretty color on me. Here's a couple textured polishes. I have a few. I have... And then I have all the Ruffles. When Nicole by OPI came out, and I really loved those. I had so much fun. Okay. Oh, here's another textured one that's gonna go. This is Color Show Vintage Leather, and okay. Okay. They're textured too. I love this color. I love this color, Something Fierce. That is my perfect red. But I don't need this. I have Too Hot. I also have China Flower, which is really similar. And if this wasn't textured, it would be a different conversation. But it is textured, and it's pretty strongly textured. So I'm going to pass it on. I don't particularly do well with textured nail polish. I've touched on this a little bit in some other videos. But I actually do have obsessive compulsive disorder, and my nails often reflect that. And texture is one of those things that I really struggle with. So I have to be in a really good place to be able to handle texture on my nails. So as a result, I haven't worn these in years. Since probably, I haven't worn any of these probably in like 4 years. Probably, you know, years before my diagnosis. So I'm immediately going to get rid of these liquid sand ones. I'm also going to get rid of Shoreditch Lane, even though it's not super densely textured. But I am going to keep NoHo from Nails Inc. For one very specific reason. When I want textured, I always went for the darker colors, but this is sort of aspirational for me. I want to be able to get to a point in my recovery where I can handle something like imperfect textured nails. So I'm going to hold on to that, and I know this just got a little bit deep for a destash video. Then I have the Ruffles collection from Nicole by OPI. I didn't really wear these because I bought these right around the time that my OCD started getting really bad. I bought them because I thought they were just so cute. And these do smooth out with a coat or two of a thicker top coat. And I do enjoy them when I did wear them. I'll keep the pink one and this sort of greeny minty teal one, but I'll get rid of the purple and the yellow. So that is I'm Stucco on You and Sand in My Shoe. But again, aspirational. And because they're not really super textured, and I can smooth them out if I have to, if it becomes too much. Okay, UV color changers. I have these ones from Ruby Wing. Anybody remember when they were a thing? So I have these two bright orange and green, and then I have a light orange and green. And this one is scented, smells like flowers. I'm going to get rid of these really neon ones. They do still actually change color, which is great. But I don't really wear these particular colors anymore. I used to like to wear these on my toes, but I've kept other colors that I wear on my toes. So I'll get rid of these, but I am going to keep these because I do like the color, and they do still change color, and they're kind of fun. So I don't know why I didn't buy more Ruby Wing. I always got such a kick out of seeing it change in the sun. Here are some thermals. These are not all my thermals. Some of them are mixed into my regular collection. Right off the top of my head, I know that Don't Get Your Sugar Plums or something from Mrs. P's Potions as a thermal, and that's in my regular stash. Here's another scented. This one can go. This is from Revlon, and this is in Passion Fruit. It's just a fuchsia. And I never found it to be particularly strongly scented. Okay, so I used to love thermals, and I used to have quite a few of them. I stopped buying them because thermals have a shelf life. They don't tell you that. The pigment that makes the nail polish thermal is really sensitive, especially to chemicals. So over time, the actual base of the polish will shift or will degrade the pigment. So this one I think may actually be on its way out. It may just be because it's really warm in here today. But I mean, I only paid $5 for these two, but from Fresh Paint. This is Celestial Daw and Wonder Dusk. So it's supposed to go on this dark blue and shift to that light blue. Yeah, you see like here when it's drying, it's going a little bit darker. So I think that might still have some life in it. I really hope it does. I've only had this a year. Not even a year. I bought this, when was my last trip to the States? I think last July. And here's one by Color Club. I didn't know this when I bought this, but these are made by the same company. This cost me $5. This cost me $13. Granted, this was $5 US and this was 13 Canadian, and I know the exchange rate is bad, but it's not that bad. This one I'm going to keep because it's still, even in the bottle, you can see it still works. Sort of. This one I'm going to keep. This is the purple to pink thermal. As you can see, it's still going strong. This was my very first thermal polish ever. Little baby thermal. So definitely Beyond the Nail is going to stay. I'm going to put these three in the holding pen and try them out this summer. See if they still work. If they don't work, then they're going to go. If they do work, I'm going to hold on to them a little bit longer. Then I have magnetic polish. These are both going to go. I had a whole bunch of magnetic polishes. I thought it was going to be great, like, you know, instant nail art. But I was never that drawn to it. I think my nails are just too small. You can't really see the designs. They're just odd. So I'm getting rid of them. What are you doing here? This is Electrify. It's a glitter. It does not belong in this drawer. Again, you see what a mess this drawer is. It's gonna go. It's goopy, it's ugly, it's gone. Okay. Black Spotted. I paid a fortune for this. If you don't know, the Spider-Man collection that OPI did several years ago in Europe featured this really cool like nail polish transformer that is supposed to like go spotty and look like oil on water, and they didn't sell it in North America, so I ordered this from France and I paid a small fortune for it. I haven't worn it in years, so I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna actually put it in the holding pen and see if it still actually works. I'm starting to think it may have just dried out too much. I'm not going to get that oil slick effect, but I want to try it. If it does still work, I am definitely going to keep it, and not just because I paid like $35 for it. Okay. Now I have my nail polish watercolor collections. I love the color paints collection, so I'm going to tell you right off the bat, each and every one of these is going to stay. This is actually from the OPI one, but the bottle broke, so I stuck it in this like empty polish bottle I had so I wouldn't lose it. It was really weird. It dropped in like the neck. This part right here broke off. So I was like, for 2 days, I'd sealed it with a plastic bag and tape so that it wouldn't dry out while I tried to clean out this bottle of polish. This is so funny. This was one that I made. I thinned out a blue because I found that Magenta Muse is kind of dark. And yeah, I'm going to keep this Franken one that I made because it's pretty good contrast. I didn't buy the pink one. That's why I wanted this. This is the magenta one. I didn't buy the pink one. So I made the pink one. And then I have these two watercolor silks, which are basically slightly more opaque than the color paints, but these are from Essie. I have Brushstroke, which is the red, and Point of Blue, which is the blue. One of these I got for free for something, and the other one I bought. But they're not different enough from the color paints. I don't need to keep them. So I didn't get rid of as much as I thought I could. Well, I shouldn't say that, because I went into here knowing that this drawer, I was not going to come down as much as I did with my other polishes. Okay, so let's count it up. See how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. That's sort of on par with what I'm keeping from each drawer. I'm somewhere between the high teens mid-20s with the exception of the glitter drawer. So I'm okay with that. I may come down, like, as I said, these are actually going in the holding pen, so that's even less. That's 14. 14 polishes. Yeah, I'm even better about that. So yeah, I know some of them may be coming back, some of them may not be coming back, but I'm okay with this because I have my 3 aspirational ones, 3 that I will use. I'm getting more into nail art again. I took a long break from it, again because of the OCD. I have my 2 color changers and my 5 aspiration, or my 3 aspirational and my 2 scented. So I'm really happy with that. If you like this video and you'd like to see some more D-Stash videos, please give this a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Next we will be tackling my, I think we'll tackle my gel polish next. I know that the last video going up is going to be my treatment polishes, but spoiler, I already filmed that. Another rambling video. I'm sorry. See you next time.